quiet, please. Oh my gosh. Shh. Film's about to start.
Hello world, welcome to Drew's Reviews, and today's film will be discussing Sinners, a supernatural horror film directed by Ryan Coogler, set in 1932 Mississippi. It follows twin brothers Smoke and Stack,
We cousins.
both betrayed by Michael B. Jordan, who return home to open a juke joint only to confront a sinister force threatening their community. I just want to start this review off by saying I have been a huge fan of what I consider to be the big three, which is director Ryan Coogler, actor-director Michael B. Jordan, composer Ludwig Göransson. These three individuals, I believe, have been the best collaboration that we've seen in our generation at this point. All talented young men, always going to look forward to when they make stuff together. Just to name a few projects that they've done: Fruitville Station, Black Panther, Creed, now Sinners. I mean, Ryan Coogler is starting to be this elite director in our day and age, and rightfully so. Obviously, I was looking forward to this movie. Couldn't wait until it came out. We went to go see the movie, and what can I say, guys? This movie was excellent. I went to go see it in IMAX, which I suggest you go do as soon as you can, because it looks gorgeous in IMAX. I was blown away just from the cinematography and all the aspect ratios from this film. This is the first film that we're seeing Ryan Coogler really put his heart out there, even though I believe he does in every movie that he makes for the most part. But with this, it's not a part of a franchise. It's not based on a true story. It's just Ryan Coogler making this from all of his inspiration and his own mind, and just all of that coming together in this beautiful symphony. It was a great experience all together. The only negative that I would say, and this is just me being nitpicky, I swear, I enjoyed this movie so much and I love Ryan Coogler, but the only thing that I would say is just the movie goes a little too long.
Stop the cap.
If it was just a little short, I believe it would have been perfect. Some things I feel could have been tightened, and most people might not agree with me, because the general reaction to this movie is that everybody is loving it. I've only seen a few critics give negative reviews, but overall it's super positive. But for me, it just went a little too long. Other than that, the story, the script, the dialogue was amazing. The actors. First, I'll start off with Omar Miller. It was awesome to see him. I love seeing him pop up in things. He played this little part that's just hilarious to me in the first Transformers movie. I don't know why that's the only role that sticks out to me that I've seen him in, but again, it's still fun to see him pop up in this. He was great. And then Jamie Lawson, she was really good as well. I was trying to remember what she was from, and then it clicked. She's the mayor from the Batman, and she was awesome in that as well, but she did a really good job. Lee Jun Lee, she was really good, and I forget the actor that played her husband, but both of them were very excellent in the film. Even though, to me, why did she do what she did? You'll know what I'm talking about when you see the movie. I'm still fuming over that, although I know why she did it, but at surface level, I'm just like, oh my god, it's eating me up. Why? That part stressed me out a little bit, but overall she was still really good in the film. And Delroy Lindo, he almost stole the show for me. He was like right underneath this other actor I'm going to talk about in a second, but he was really awesome. I enjoyed his performance. I've seen him in a lot of other things and he's always been an excellent actor, but in this you could definitely see he was having fun with this role. And also Wonmi Mazaku, I am probably butchering that name anyway, she was excellent as well. I loved her. She was like the heart of the movie, and she really played her part. She really lended to the story. Her and Michael B. Jordan's chemistry was amazing. By the way, you go see this movie, it gets a little sexy at some parts.
You want some?
What do you mean by that?
You know, I wasn't expecting a lot of the more sexual parts of it. It's definitely rated R for a reason. And then there's Haley Steinfeld. I love this actress. She was so good in Edge of 17, and I've been following her career ever since then. Loved her in Bumblebee, and now she's in this. She was amazing. She was awesome. Her and Michael B. Jordan's chemistry off the charts. Solid performance. Now, Michael B. Jordan, again, in my big three of collaboration. This guy can do no wrong to me. Ever since The Wire, he was really good in that. And then when I saw him in Friday Night Lights, that's when I was like, man, this kid is a great actor. And when he gets older, he's gonna be up there with those other actors that are just solidified in Hollywood. And I believe he is there now. His career has just went up and up and up, and all of his acting roles have just gotten better and better. I can't wait to see the next project that he's in. Him playing Smoke and Stack, and you being able to see the different nuances and how they are, and how reserved one brother is and how eccentric the other brother is. I mean, he just played it so well, and every time I knew exactly which brother was on screen every time, and that's just a service to how well he did in this movie. Now let's get to the show stealer, Miles Catan. This guy is going to be a star. Honestly, while watching this movie, for a second, I was like, man, I have seen you somewhere. Did he act in something? This kid is such a well-rounded actor. I'm thinking he been acting in movies and shows and stuff. Maybe I saw him in a Disney Channel show somewhere, or Nickelodeon or something like that, and I just can't remember him because he looks older now. But I'm like, man, I can't place his face.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
So later on, after the movie, I went and watched the interview, and this interviewer asked him whether it was true or not that Gabrielle Wilson, otherwise known as Her, this R&B artist, if she put him up to getting the role in Sinners. And he was like, yes, that's true. And then it clicked. I knew this kid before. I knew why it was so confusing as to why this is his first movie ever. A couple of years ago, Her was coming to Indiana to sing, and I was like, I definitely have to go to that. So I went, and she had background singers, and he was one of them. And he was amazing at that concert. Peak vocals and all of that. And if you see my review for Hans Zimmer and Friends, you know how much I love music. And I mean, the kid is a great singer and now great actor, because he stole this movie for me. He was so good, just how he reacted and his singing and everything. I mean, he really put you into this movie. He really put you on his side. You wanted him to be successful. Very solid performance. I would not have known that he has never acted in anything if I didn't look it up. I would have thought he's been in the Hollywood game for at least 5 to 6 years. That's what kind of performance he was giving for me. And let me not forget Jack O'Connell. I loved his performance as the villain. He was really excellent, and he's a wonderful dancer and singer as well. It's just talent all across the entire cast. Now, there's one specific scene that I love. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm just going to give my generalizations of it. It is an entire sequence where Ryan Coogler really shows you that he is a cinematic genius. Miles Catan, who plays Preacher Boy, is singing in the juke joint, and everybody's watching him, everybody's getting into it, and then the whole scene just changes, and then the aspect ratio and the IMAX changes. I was at the edge of my seat watching this sequence. That might be one of my favorite sequences that I've seen in a movie this year so far. I can't wait to see the movie again. just so I can watch that one part. It was excellent. And while we were watching the movie, I forgot that the movie was about a specific thing, because in the trailers they kind of give it away of what the movie is about. I don't want to give it away here, just in case you're somebody that comes across my video and you're not sure what the movie is about. I would say don't watch a trailer, just go and watch the movie, because it'll be a little bit of a surprise. But while watching the movie, I kind of forgot that that was even coming up. I was so invested in the story that was going on already. It was kind of like two stories in one movie. But to me, if any other lackluster director had did this movie, they would have definitely fumbled the bag, and I'd be sitting here right now saying that
my disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
But he melded the stories together so well, and I just appreciate when directors know how to do that. Like, if you're gonna give me a lot in one movie, just make sure you structure it in a way that makes sense and that is palatable. Some movies are so jarring the way they try and push two ideas together, and then it's just a mess of a movie, and I've seen it time and time again. But in this, he just melded it so well, it just worked. The score, the music was excellent. Ludwig Göransson has been making some of my favorite scores since Fruitvale Station, and he has solidified himself as being in my top 5 composers. So overall, excellent film. Again, just a little bit too long for my taste, but that's just a little nitpick. I still enjoyed this film immensely. I had a great time in the movie theater. Please go watch this film. Even if you don't watch it in theaters, put it on your list as something to check out. And if you're not a fan of horror movies, I think you'll be fine. My wife did okay. It got her a couple of times. She dumped a little bit, but if you're not a fan of horror, I would say still try and check this out, and just, you know, cover your eyes a little bit, because it's more than just a horror movie. I'm going to give this film a 9 out of 10. Again, just a little too long for me. That's why I knocked the grade down a little bit, but still excellent. Hopefully you check it out. Thank you for tuning in to my review of Sinners. Please like, subscribe, and let me know down in the comments, what's a 10 out of 10 horror movie for you? I would love to see your comments. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.